And outfield of 6 maiden class for 550. And driving through the lanes. Down off the gate, Dwayne Fernhill Nitro. Heads out for the lead. The Kashmir Talk Patrol to second. Third on the outside is Character. Fourth rail, My Friend Mickey. And then at 5, Old Socko Kid Trailer is Canadian made up the backside. And Harold Juden sends 2-year-old Fernhill Nitro. Up to set the fractions. Back 3 in the pocket. And that is Kashmir Talk Patrol from 3. At Character at a 4. My Friend Mickey. 5, Old Socko Kid Trailer is Canadian made. A stable turn, first time by 3 up front is Fernhill Nitro. Second, Kashmir Talk Patrol. And then 3, Character. For the outside now, Old Socko Kid, My Friend Mickey is 5. Trailer is Canadian made. 30 and 3 past opening quarter. Passing the half. Character in the backfield is out stride. Fernhill Nitro has them by 2. Kashmir Talk Patrol is second. Then a gap of 4 to Old Socko Kid, My Friend Mickey. At Canadian made, and then Character back pacing 101 at 4. Half mile up the backside, 3/4, and Old Socko Kid's going to challenge the leader. Fernhill Nitro. Down the backside now. And Old Socko Kid on the outside takes over the lead by half a length. Fernhill Nitro back on at the rail. Then up third, Kashmir Talk Patrol. A stable turn, second and final time. Old Socko Kid in the outside. At the rail, Fernhill Nitro. Then Canadian Made is third. Kashmir Talk Patrol 4, 134 past 3/4. Stretch drive remaining now. But Old Socko Kid in the outside. Fernhill Nitro is at the rail. Driving on to the finish now. Old Socko Kid to win at second. Fernhill Nitro, Canadian Made will be 3. Officially in the winner's circle, 2-year-old, Bay Basin Colt by Dancer Size from the Curtis Hanover Bear Tropical Breeze. Ordered trained by Lewis Clark and Sidney Mines. Wayne McGee up driving. Made mark 2, 5 4/5. For 2-year-old Colt, Old Socko Kid. And the first official now, Fernhill Nitro second, Kashmir. And through the stretch here in the second, Gateway, Table Damage, Paying in Person, Kawasaki Jan, Philly McNasty, and Powerfold. Off the gate, Dwayne Kawasaki Jan. Heads out for lead, Gateway is second, driving third at Table Damage. Up 4 on the outside, that is Paying in Person, 5 Powerful, Trailer. And Philly McNasty down the backside to the opening quarter now to Gordy Wadden Jr. Steps up front, and Kawasaki Jan going to set the fractions. Gateway in the pocket second. Third is Table Damage. 4 Powerful. Dropping in 5, Paying in Person, early Trailer, is Philly McNasty. A stable turn, opening time, Kawasaki Jan. Reluctantly up front, pacing from the lead, opening quarter. Out 30 and 2/5, driving second, Gateway. At third, Table Damage. From 4 on the outside, Philly McNasty at a 5, Power Fold. And paying in percent. A half mile approaching now at a Kawasaki Jan. From the lead, Table Damage. Flushed out on the outside. At third, at the rail, Gateway. Up 4 on the outside, Philly McNasty, Power Full, then paying in percent. At 3 in and 3 out to the 5/8 turn now. And Kawasaki Jan after the half, 102 and 2 up front. Philly McNasty's out of it, made a break. Down the backside, Kawasaki Jan, but Table Damage. On the outside and challenging, third is Gateway, 4 is Power Fold, then paying in percent. And Kawasaki Jan is tough from the lead. Second is Table Damage, getting the good drive here third, Gateway. Then in 4, Power Full to paying in person. Stable turn second and final time. 132, 3/5 past 3/4. Kawasaki Jan, Table Damage. Gateway's climbing over them. Off the top turn, driving through the lanes now in Table Damage. Heads up to the lead. Kawasaki Jan is second. Table Damage. The broken head pull. The winner. Judges looking at a place sprint. And officially from the lower turn, 5-year-old chestnut pacing mare by around the table. From the storm damage mare, Fictional. On the train by Heather Hawkins here in Sydney. Randy Ghetto up doing the driving. Race winning trip 203. This is 5-year-old mare. Table Damage. $80, 55.80. Entries completing first of 2. 7. And top of the stretch in the third. Classification, nometers 581 for 750. Wampum Express, Ronda's Fella, Nyanza, Elm Grove Cameline, quite a fighter. Mia's Maker, a lone trailer, at J Finesse. Field of 7, off of the gate and away in Nyanza. And Elm Grove Cameline. They're out early. Into the turn now. And Elm Grove Cameline on the outside looks to take over the lead for Diane's at the rail. Popping in the 2-hole now. Comes quite a fighter up the backside. And Elm Grove Cameline forced to go on to challenge the leader Dianza. Third, quite a fighter from 4 Wampum Express. And J Finesse is 5. And down the backside. A stable turn, Elm Grove Cameline from the lead. As second is Dianza. Then up here third, quite a fighter, 4 Wampum Express. Then J Finesse Ronda's Fella and Mia's Maker. At 30 seconds past opening quarter, Elm Grove Cameline from the lead. Second, Dianza. At third in the outside is J Finesse, 4 quite a fighter. In 5 Ronda's Fella from 6 Wampum Express, then Mia's Maker. To the 5/8 turn down, Elm Grove Cameline. Still up front on the lead. Second on the outside is J Finesse, half mile, 101 at 2. Pointing down the backside to the 3/4 down, free-legged pacing. And J Finesse now takes over the lead. Elm Grove Cameline is second, around this fella is third. And then at 4, Dianza, Mia's Banker. Quite a fighter in Wampum Express, Kevin Bailey. Going to work on J Finesse, opens it up by 3 down. Second around this fella, third Elm Grove Cameline. Then Dianza, Mia's Banker, Wampum Express. 132 and 3 past 3/4. J Finesse is going to swing him on home. Ronda's Fella is challenging here on the outside and charging. Racing down and toward the mile now. And around us fella. Looks the best, but the judges are looking at a win print. And officially from the lower turn, 3-year-old Bay Pacing Colt by Largo. From the Papermaker Bear, Rockin' Ronda. Owned and trained and driven by Bob Wadden, Gleese Bay. Race winning trip. New lifetime mark, 203 and 4/5. This 3-year-old colt. Ronda's fella. And the third official now, Wampum Express 3, Ronda's fellow the winner. Hands of 4, Elm Grove Cameline with 6, Quite a Fighter 5, Muse Maker 7, J Finesse 6. And top of the stretch here in the 4th classification, diameter 701 last 6. For $800, Roman Line Road, Puller Go Easy, All Heard Aid, Double Corona, Harry's Behavin', Race Me Nightlight, and one trailer, that's Louisiana Bro. Outfield of 7 in the 4th for $800, coming through the lanes. Off the gate and away in All Heard Aid. Heads out for the lead, Roman Line Road a second. At third in the middle is Puller Go Easy on the outside, Double Corona. Up the backside now. And All Heard Aid. Up front for the lead, Double Corona. Forced to go on the outside. Driving third, Puller Go Easy for Roman Line Road. In a 5, Louisiana Brood, then Harry's Behaving, trailer. Race Me Nightlight. Passing the opening quarter down with a Double Corona. Up front by 2 on the lead, All Heard Aid is second, Puller Go Easy is third. Then 4, Roman Line Road. In a 5. That is Louisiana Brew. In 6, Harry's Behaving, trailer is Race Me Nightlight. 30 seconds past opening quarter, and Double Corona separates from the field now. As second, All Heard Aid, third, Puller Go Easy, 4, Louisiana Brew. In a 5, Roman Line Road, then Harry's Behavin', Race Me Nightlight. Passing the half mile to the 5/8 turn now, and Double Corona by 6 up front on the lead. Second, All Heard Aid. Third in the outside, Puller Go Easy. From 4, that is Louisiana Brew. In a 5, Harry's Behavin', Roman Line Road, and Race Me Nightlight, 1 minute. 3/5 past the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. Double Corona has company now, and Puller Go Easy is closing in second. Third, Louisiana Brew. Harry's Behavin' is 4. As stable turn, second and final time. And Double Corona rather. Still up front, Puller Go Easy. Closing in second. Third, Louisiana Brew, 131 and 4. Past 3/4, stretch drive remaining now. Double Corona. Under a drive down at the rail, Puller Go Easy on the outside. Driving to the mile, Double Corona is ahead the best. 8-year-old BP's and Gelding by Totally Roofless. From Happy Motoring there, Karen's Passport. Home trained and driven, Kevin Bailey. In Sydney, going wire to wire, 203 and 3/5. This is 9-year-old Double Corona. Quinella combination 4 and 2, 25.90, 425. At top of the stretch here, the fifth. Field of 6. Downwarders 3. And for 550, Scottie Dude, Polar Pat Can, Scootin' Hussey, Mighty JR, another Bale, and a Woodmere Hillary. Now field of 6. Through lanes for 550. Down off of the gate the way of the Mighty JR and Scottie Dude. Head out early into the turn now. And Scottie Dude at the rail from the lead. Mighty JR is second. Scootin' Hussey up third. Polar Pat Can is 4. From 5, Woodmere Hillary. Trailer is another Bale up the backside. To the opening quarter down to Scottie Dude. Up front signing the fraction, second. That is Mighty JR, 3. Scootin' Hussey at a 4. Polar Pat Can. 5 on the outside. That is Woodmere Hillary. Trailer is another Bale, 30 and 3. Past opening quarter, heading down toward the half mile. And Scottie Dude. At pace center, second is Mighty JR. Head of 3, Scootin' Hussey, 4, Polar Pat Can. Then another Bale and a Woodmere Hillary. On towards the 5/8 turn now. And Scottie Dude still from the lead, half mile, 101 and 3. Second, Mighty JR, third is Scootin' Hussey. Then in 4, Polar Pat Can, another Bale, and a Woodmere Hillary. Up the backside, Scottie Dude by 3 up front. As second, Mighty JR, third Scootin' Hussey, 4, Polar Pat Can. Then another Bale is 5. This stable turns, second and final time. Scottie Dude seems to have everything under control here. Mighty JR second, third Scootin' Hussey. In 4, that's another Bale. 133 past 3/4, and Scottie Dude has 4 lengths to play with coming through the lanes. And Scottie Dude just going to drive on easily here to be a winner. As Scootin' Hussey is going to pick up the second, and third, it'll be Mighty JR. Officially from the lower turn, 3-year-old Bay Pacing Gelding by Village Jiffy. From the No Luke Spare, Ambrose first. Owned by Barry Bates to Waterford. Co-owned, trained and driven. Mr. Martin Bates going wire to wire. New lifetime mark, 204 and 2/5. 3-year-old colt, Scottie Dude. And the 5th official now, Scottie Dude, the winner, Polar Pat Can 5. Scootin' Hussey second. Mighty JR third, another Bale 4. Woodmere Hillary was 6 and means to an end out. By the quarter, 30 and 3, half 101 and 3, 3/4 133, and a mile 204 and 2. Top of the card, it should read 1. Reading from the lower turn. Entries for the 6th. In the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch, race number 6 for 600. Classification diameters 301, last 6. Happy Piper, Chelsea Selling, Rav Jake, Tammy's Pride, Dusty Lane Laura, and Dream to Brunswick. They are your starters. Out of the gate doing it, a Happy Piper. Sent out for the lead, Ravajika second. Tammy's Pride up third for 4, Dream to Brunswick. The 5 on the outside. That is Dusty Lane Laura, your trailer. is Chelsea Selling up the backside to the opening quarter now. And Happy Piper's the pace setter, second Rapid Jake, third Tammy's Pride, fourth Dream to Brunswick. Dusty Lane Laura and Chelsea Selling stretched out single file, passing the opening quarter. And a Happy Piper from the lead, Rapid Jake second, Tammy's Pride is third, from fourth Dream to Brunswick. And Dusty Lane Laura, Chelsea Selling, 31 seconds past opening quarter, heading down toward the half mile now. And Bobby Campbell up front and Happy Piper. The second Rapid Jake, third is Tammy's Pride, from fourth Dream to Brunswick. Dusty Lane Laura is 5, your trailer is Chelsea Selling. On towards the 5/8 turn now. And a Happy Piper still in control of the field, second. Rapid Jake peaks to the outside, half mile, 102 and 3. Tammy's Pride is third. Then Dream to Brunswick and Dusty Lane Laura. 3/4 up and coming now. And a Happy Piper still from the lead, second. Rapid Jake third, Tammy's Pride. Lots of step, 4 on the outside for Dusty Lane Laura. A stable turn. A second and final time. Happy Piper, Rapid Jake, Tammy's Pride. Dusty Lane Laura's going to have to tip out and go 3 deep here. 134 and 2/5 past 3/4. Top of the stretch. Set for a good finish. And Tammy's Pride on the outside. Dusty Lane Laura's going to be here on the far outside. Racing down to the mile now. And Dusty Lane Laura looks ahead the best. And officially in the winner's circle, 8-year-old bay pacing there by Aberon from Arlhart Hanover. Home trained driven, Barry Bates into Waterford. Race winning trip 206, 8-year-old bear Dusty Lane Laura. And the Bates brothers drive back-to-back winners in the middle of our program. Martin with Scottie Dude in the 5th. Barry here with Dusty Lane Laura in 2-6 in the 6th. Entries for the 7th in the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch here in the 7th, classifications now winners 501 last 6. For 700, Real Frank Country Rhythm, Kilcare and Jake, Springbrook Killeen, Spear Choker, and Mr. Killeen, and a Hustling On. They are your starters. Down off the gate to Wayne, Springbrook Killeen Country Rhythm, and a Real Frank Auto Duty into the turn now. And Springbrook Killeen from the lead. Second, a Real Frank, third the outside. Is Country Rhythm from 4 Hustling On. As Country Rhythm went to a break. Down the backside now. And a Real Frank pops at the 2-hole. Gonna take over the lead now from Springbrook Killeen. Third Hustling On, 4 Kilcare and Jake, Spear Choker. And Mystic Killeen. Off stride in the backfield is Country Rhythm. A stable turn opening time, Real Frank past the quarter and 30 and 2. Springbrook Killeen is second. Up here third, Hustling On from 4 Kilcare and Jake, then Spear Choker and Mystic Killeen. And passing the half now to Real Frank up front. Springbrook Killeen second, Hustling On is third. From 4, Kilcare and Jake at a 5, Spear Choker, then Mystic Killeen. On towards now. Into 5/8 turn, Real Frank after the half, 102 and 2. Shows them up the backside. Springbrook Colleen second, Hustling Artist third. From 4, Kilcare and Jake. Spear Choker. And Mystic Colleen out to the 3/4 now. And a Real Frank's going to be put to the test. Hustling On is second on the outside, driving third, Springbrook Colleen from 4. That is Kilcare and Jake. A Real Frank equal to the task up front down the lead, 134 and 1/5. The second, Springbrook Colleen, then Hustling On. A Spear Choker in a hurry from 5. Off the top turn through the lanes now. Just driving away from the field is Real Frank. The fight here is for second. And Spear Choker gets the due. Springbrook Colleen is third. And officially from the lower turn, 9-year-old bay pacing there by Camtastic, Speechless. By Leonard McClellan, trained by Mr. McClellan, Bob McCormick Cap. At 2:04, here with 9-year-old three-legged pacing, Real Frank. At top of the stretch here in the 8th, Tartan Downs, McNasty Press, Shadow Walker, Hurricane Bialy, Wounded Sky, Westover Haley, Island Quaint, and Iris Lewis, outfield of 7. Here in the 8th for 9:50. Through lanes, down off of the gate to 8, Shadow Walker. Heads out looking for the lead at the rail. Not giving it up, that is McNasty Press. And McNasty Press to the lead. Shadow Walker will have to settle for second. On the outside, third, that is Wounded Sky. Westover Haley up 4 on the outside for 5, Hurricane Bialy. R.S. Lewis. Island Quaint a little rough in the backfield. Passing opening quarter now, and Joe Garib's McNasty Press is up front for Greg Spaulding. A second, Shadow Walker. Third, Wounded Sky. From 4, Westover Haley at a 5, Hurricane Bialy, R.S. Lewis. Trailer is Island Quaint, 30 seconds even. Fast opening quarter. Heading down toward the half mile now. McNasty Press from the lead. Second is Shadow Walker. Flush to the outside. Third comes Wounded Sky. 4 on the outside now at the cover. R.S. Lewis, 5 at the rail. Westover Haley. Then Hurricane Bialy and Island Quaint. Here the 5/8 turn. The leader is McNasty Press. The half mile, 1 minute, 2/5. The second, a Wounded Sky. Third, Shadow Walker. 4, R.S. Lewis. Westover Haley here on the picture 5. Down the backside. And the 3/4 up and coming. Wounded Sky, McNasty Press, R.S. Lewis. Shadow Walker gets relief, goes down the rail. Then Westover Haley. Over towards the 7/8 turn now to Shadow Walker. From the lead, 131 and 3. Wounded Sky second, R.S. Lewis third, Westover Haley 4. Then McNasty Press. Off the top turn, through lanes now. And Shadow Walker brings them on home. A Wounded Sky and R.S. Lewis. Shadow Walker wins it. Wounded Sky second. Up third, R.S. Lewis. Officially from the lower turn, a 7-year-old gray pacing horse by Fort Niagara. From Bumblebee Good by Rankin and McCarran. John Hucko up doing the driving, 203 and 2/5. 7-year-old Shadow Walker. At top of the stretch here in the 9th, short field of 5. Fernhill Jill, Seals Payday. Nickway Dakota, another Norma's Son, and Hope's First Maiden. Outfield of 5. Coming through the lanes. Here for the 9th. They're off and racing, and Fernhill Jill heads out for the lead. Seals Payday is second. Nickway Dakota up third. And a Hope's First Maiden and another Norma Son. And down the backside toward the opening quarter now. Fernhill Jill from the lead, second. On the outside, Nickway Dakota from 3. Seals Payday at a 4. That is Hope's First Maiden, trailer. Another Norma Son. Passing the opening quarter now. And Seals Payday went to a break. Up for the lead. That is Fernhill Jill, second. Is Nickway Dakota third. Hope's First Maiden, 4. Seals Payday. Then another Norma Son, 31 seconds. Fast opening quarter, heading down toward the half mile now. And Fernhill Jill from the lead, second. Nickway Dakota third. Hope's First Maiden is on the move. From 4, Seals Payday. That trailer is another Norma Son. On towards the 5/8 turn now. And Fernhill Jill still from the lead, second. On the outside is Hope's First Maiden. And then third, Nickway Dakota. Seals Payday has some step here, 4 on the outside. Gonna tip out, gonna go 3 deep. 103 and 2/5. Fast half mile up the backside, and Seals Payday takes over the lead on the outside of Hope's First Maiden. At the rail is second. Nickway Dakota is up 3. A stable turn, second and final time. Seals Payday takes over the lead. Hope's First Maiden is second. Kenny Collins, his first lifetime drive. He's in the picture here. Third on the outside of Nickway Dakota. 135, 3/5 past 3/4. Seals Payday gonna bring him on home. Nickway Dakota on the far outside, racing down to the lane. Seals Payday, Nickway Dakota second, up third, Hope's First Maiden. .208 and 3/5, top of the card after the changes. It should read 5-3 scratched, 1 scratched, 4 scratched 2. 208 and 3/5, and officially in the winner's circle, 3-year-old, Bay Pacing Colt by Largo. From the On the Road Again mare, Road to Salem, over the Nickway Farms in St. David's, Newfoundland, trained and driven by Kenny Collins. First lifetime drive right there in the winner's circle with a little bit of help. 208 and 3/5. And this is 3-year-old Nickway Dakota. Still simulcasting after race number 10 from Woodbine and Elmira. And Hiawatha. Entries for the 10th winners over here at Tartan Downs, heading towards the top of the stretch. The winner's over 1450, field of 6. J.M. Buddy, Rockabye Box, Rosita's Road, Hillview Fred, Dunbar Paul, Not So Bad. They are your 6 starters, all on the wings. Off of the gate and away out of Rosita's Road. Heads out fully to Dunbar Paul. Is second on the outside, driving third, J.M. Buddy from 4, Rockabye Box. Then Hillview Fred, Not So Bad down the backside. Rosita's Road is going to take him to the opening quarter. Second, Dunbar Paul, third. Is J.M. Buddy from 4, Rockabye Box at a 5, Hillview Fred. Then Not So Bad. Passing opening quarter now. Uncontested up front on the lead is Rosina's Road. Dunbar Paul going to get the Garden Drive second. Up third, J.M. Buddy from 4, Rockabye Box. On the move in the backfield, Not So Bad. Heading down towards the half mile. At 30 seconds even at the opening second. Rosina's Road will have to go on now because Dunbar Paul peeks out. To the outside, J.M. Buddy goes up the rail third. Here the 5/8 turn now, Rosina's Road. Respawns up front, Dunbar Paul is second, J.M. Buddy third. Up for the outside, Not So Bad, 5, Rockabye Box, and then Hillview Fred. Down the backside, and Dunbar Paul taking over the lead. Second, Rosina's Road, Not So Bad is third, J.M. Buddy 4, and Hillview Fred. And Rockabye Box. After the half, 101 and 2, heading past stable turn, second and final time. And Dunbar Paul from the lead, second, Rosina's Road on the far outside. That is Rockabye Box. 131 and 1, past 3/4, going to drive through the lanes now. And Dunbar Paul is going to win it for second. Rockabye Box, third, Not So Bad, Rosina's Road 4. Officially in the winner's circle, 6-year-old bay pacing horse by Brewster Blue Chip from the Albatross Bear, Pan the Ham. Over the Dunbar Farms, North City, Randy Ghetto up doing the driving. Second win on the night, 201. Here the feature winner's over with 6-year-old Dunbar Paul. And the 10th official, J.M. Buddy 5, Rockabye Box second, Rosita's Road 4. Hillview Fred 6, Dunbar Paul, the winner, Not So Bad 3.